Again, we're going to start reviewing Unit 1 first. This is after quarter test.
Sweet.
Show me on the whiteboard if you want to jot these questions down on a piece of paper so you can practice them again. Go for it. Let's see. Close, but not quite. You just messed up one sign. Okay. Did the directions say solve?
It says solve.
Oh,
So yes, you're right. Okay. Sorry. Yes. Something's weird with your X plus 4. Yes. So what's your X?
2x minus 3 and
Yes.
plus 4.
Yes. 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 Don't solve. If I don't say solve, don't solve. Yes.
Don't solve. She didn't say solve, guys.
Do what I say. Yes. Not quite. If you multiply that out, there's no way you get a 2 as your leading coefficient, okay? Eric? Nope.
Can you go over it?
Oh, wait a second here. Yes. Easy. Okay, did I say solve?
Oh, okay.
Just factor.
What part is it?
What? How is that not zero? You're not the right factor. You lost your x, so you're.
I noticed there was but everything else
Okay, let's go through it in case.
Like are we taking our test at the end of the class?
So I'm going to walk around and tell your grades once I put like the next couple up, just so you'll know what you got. And then
I'm just okay.
you just seem very, you were very close to a star.
Oh,
Yes, does that make you feel better?
yeah.
You did fine.
Okay.
And I'm not going to say anyone else because now I feel pressure. First, it's odd that I remember this to people's grades, I know, but I don't remember, and I said I'm not telling anyone else how they did. All right, guys. First step, factor out the GCF of x, right?
Obviously.
Everybody's fine with that? Then, again, I don't care. Guess and check, box, circle, diamond, smiley faces, however you like to factor. I don't care. Just factor correctly. And you get 2x and x and what? Minus 3 plus 4?
Yep.
It's a factor. That is factored, and so you're done. Okay? All right. Let's try again.
Oh.
Yeah, guys, part of this is knowing what I'm asking you to do. Write a quartic polynomial with rational coefficients that has roots I and 2i. So what does quartic mean?
4.
Fourth degree, okay. You can leave it in factored form. You just have to multiply enough that there are no imaginaries left. Okay? While you're thinking about that, I will walk around and tell you test grades.
Oh, God. Hard.
Can you whisper it?
Yeah, no, can I not see it yet?
I'll just point, and if you don't want to look, don't look.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think.
Okay.
No, I didn't know how to do that. I just
I'll sit on it and come back.
Okay.
That's a common question.
Oh, God. I hate it. I actually hate it. I literally don't want to sit this way. God, it makes me
I don't want to say
Yes, I'm very sorry. I put it. I know, yeah.
Wow, that was smart. Oh, God.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go to bed. Oh my God.
That's a good one.
I don't know. I haven't actually keyed them into spin. Not great. So, hey guys. Okay, something else here. Great, guys. Listen. I am going to put in the test grade at the same time that I put in your zombie project. Okay.
How much is the zombie project for?
Zombie project is a 50-point assessment.
Assessment?
It goes in the assessment.
Did you get ours from
Yes. I think I did, yes. So, and most of you are doing very well on that, okay?
most?
Well, usually in each class I have like one group that doesn't show any work, doesn't like answer the last questions.
Oh, wait. We answered the last question.
Why did you do that?
Ben did it.
It's all Mary's fault. Okay. All right, guys. Do you want to show me your answer to number 2, or do you want me to go through it?
Yeah, go through it.
What's he go through it?
Yes, you didn't have to multiply that far. You're doing so much extra work. Yes. Yes. You didn't have to multiply it out, but yes. You could have stopped at the factors, like the first time you multiplied and then stopped. Yes? Okay, guys, so let's look. Alright, guys, so if I is a root, what else is a root?
Oh, the negative.
Yes, the negative. So negative I, negative 2i, right? Okay. So I've got y equals, and then my factors. X minus I, x plus I. Hey guys, up here. X minus 2i, x plus 2i.
What's an example when you do like a negative x? Is there one where you use a negative x, or are you
Wait, yeah, because people, it used to be like negative, but then like they like state like the whatever's in front of the I would like be the same.
It's what's in front of the I.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm so happy.
We're set.
Oh, wow, that's good.
I was actually thinking 76.
Lizzie's crying.
I went back and looked again. I was like, was I too mean on anything? Should she get a star? And I couldn't find anywhere to give you one. So.
When's the quarter retake?
When's the quarter retake, guys?
Monday.
Tuesday. All right, guys. What is going to happen every time when I multiply conjugates? What happens with these two every time? Yeah, they're gone. And then what does I squared equal?
-1.
So this is really x squared plus 1 minus -1. And then same over here. This is gone, and then that's minus 4i squared, so that's going to be plus 4. And guys, that's where you can stop. You now have rational coefficients. You don't have to do anything else. One thing you definitely need to remember, please do not make me be mean. If I say write a polynomial or write a function, what do you think you need to have in your answer? Y equals or f of x equals, anything like that, okay? Don't make me be mean. Don't lose little half points on things that should be freebies, okay? Okay. Yes.
So just multiply those two and multiply the second two.
Yeah, multiply the two that are pairs.
Because I think on the class I did multiplied all of them.
Yeah.
I was getting one back. I was like, this is not right, but I don't know. Just the first.
Oh my gosh, nice. Okay.
All right, let's try again. Survive. Good.
Oh.
Yes, you can do the synthetic.
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm going to go ahead and give you your unit 3 package just so you have it right now. If anyone is not doing the quarter test, it is optional.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna
Yeah, I
have
know. I think
that was funny. That was funny. Put that on a t-shirt. Yeah, Lizzie, what are you doing right to it? Why are you doing
yeah, and what are we missing?
If you're not taking the quarter test,
Oh, so there is a 0 in there.
Wait, Great. Yeah.
That's actually from
Okay.
if you're not taking the quarter test, what do you do instead?
You have multiple periods to do whatever else you need to do. Like you have no additional assignment from here.
Okay.
You have to get 3-1 done, so does everyone. But if you have other stuff.
Is this synthetic? This related, is this synthetically?
It is.
Oh.
Yes. Wait, let me see it again. One of you is wrong. But okay, here's again the question. Good, good. Good. Nope. Look again. Eric, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I just said divide. I didn't tell you one was a root. Okay? Different questions. Different things. Yes.
Is it?
Good.
Yeah, I was too
Oh, you have to put a 1. Oh, it's 0.
Oh, yep.
Oh, you have to put a 0?
Because there's 0x cubed, right?
Wouldn't it, oh, so you don't put 1x? You don't
Well,
put
if there's
that.
1x cubed, there actually is an x cubed in there.
Oh.
And there's not.
That's what she is in this picture.
Again,
So B plus in Spanish.
starting at the -6. Oh, well, I'm actually, you probably have more issues than this. What should be on the outside of your division? 1. Eric, let me see yours again. Okay, what should be on your division on the outside, Eric? Negative.
Or 1.
1. Close. You forgot the 0 because it goes from fourth to squared. Good.
Okay, so now can I use the floor?
Oh, another one. Nice to meet you guys.
No, I'm just thinking of the chemistry I got.
Is it 5x cubed, 5x squared, 2x minus 2, 4 over x minus 2?
Yeah. Yes. Don't forget the plus for your.
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go. Yes. Quarter test is where you take both tests and a quarter. And it is completely out. Yes.
I just want to, so like, the times when you use division,
Yeah.
is only if
Yeah, and coefficient of 1.
It's coefficient of 1 is synthetic.
And x, just x, like not x squared or x squared. All right, guys. Your division here. Let's go through it just to make sure everybody's good. Yes. That 0 makes all the difference, doesn't it? Positive 1 on the outside, then 5, 0, -3, -4, 6, 5, 5, 5, 5, 2, 4, 5x cubed plus 5x squared plus 2x minus 2 plus 4 over x minus 1. Okay? Yes. Quarter test is Tuesday. It's only Wednesday right now, guys. You got almost a week, okay?
The next week's like every single test.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I have every single test this week.
Guys, I also assigned you a math space review, so that's additional practice, especially on the Unit 2 stuff, the logs, okay? So, do you guys remember how to get to math space?
Or still do
I'll put a link up on Blackboard.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, will that help?
Sure.
Maybe I should make it required and grade it.
No.
And then make it a
Yeah.
Make it in the grade.
Good grades in the grade book, please.
What's it called?
That's one way to get more good grades. Actually do your homework. Do your quiz corrections. Yeah.
Wait, so our homework and our project together?
Project still has to go in.
Is the homework?
No, I mean, that's basically what we're doing right now. If you want to come in, like, if you don't get to see your tests as much as you want to over the next 2 days, like, come into Warhawk time and you can look at your tests anytime you want, okay? I know it's hard. So this is, if you don't get a chance to look at your tests, this will be very helpful for you. All right, guys, dividing again. What kind of division do we have to do?
Long.
Long, okay. And guys, do you notice what I'm dividing by? Does it skip something?
Oh.
Oh, okay. You might want to think about that. Yeah, I would throw in a 0.
0x.
Give me some time.
Wait, but how would that work? Is 0x equals 1?
That's sort of the point. It's not that whole multiplier into anything, it's when you subtract.
Yeah.
What's it like? Is the quarter retake time too?
Is it timed? Like you have one class period to do it. Yeah. Yes. And then I would even do that to
Try and get a zero. And we need a.
so that when you go to multiply everything.
What is that?
Honestly, so if I like so if I X3.
Even that is x squared is not x.
I mean, it's that's gone. So if I have minus X3, I'll subtract them over here.
Yeah, that's why
It doesn't bridge it.
so when you divide, like I would do.
Bless you.
So the 0 just like helps you remember.
Yeah, so then things line up.
Okay.
Okay.
If you like want to, because like we have like any of like X minus 1, X minus 6, instead of having to go all the way.
So wait,
Yeah.
so this is everything that's left that's going in the grade book, right? There's like nothing else.
So a couple homeworks. Yep. And the quiz grade adjustment. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you do all the math.
Yeah.
Need and homework and everything is 10%, and
Yeah.
assessments is 90.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to fit all of this on a whiteboard.
2x plus 0 is my remainder.
Yes. Sure.
Yeah, like if we took a whole class period, we could have talked to her.
Yeah, I know. Be like, yeah, I have you guys guess.
I have last period. Oh yeah, I have last period.
You have it last year.
Yeah, you said you would say like you guys cover as well before you did.
Well, you're creating one right now, and you're writing down the problems like I told you.
X times B equal to half MC squared. Or something.
Okay.
And at the bottom is like X times C.
Oh wait, I don't know if it's right split, but so the first thing.
Okay, so show you because I think a couple people are stuck on that. That's what I was talking about with the zeros again.
But if there's 5, 4,
No, but what you're dividing by. Do you see it?
Oh, Mr. Lin.
Oh, if it goes to.
I'll check.
Better.
Okay.
So that then when you go to multiply, you remember that's the zero.
By the last
The
part.
only Sawyer words still like, yeah, I know.
Like, if you use these numbers right,
So I'm gonna ruin.
like I do it right.
And then you do it.
See, I got kind of. Oh, plus 1.
Negative x squared minus 0 is negative x squared.
Oh.
And so you have one more round. Like you should have a constant on here.
Oh, wait.
But maybe
Oh, I got it.
subtracting.
It's like, I remember right.
Your greater is not right, it's 1 minus negative. All right, guys, are we ready to look at it together? I can do it up here. You ready? Or do you want a minute to keep working? A minute? Okay. Okay. Now you're on a good path. And then what is 1 minus
2. Did you leave that 0x at the bottom?
you don't have to, but you can.
Would it, like, if you just like did x squared plus 1, is that the same? Yeah, I always just get tripped up with like that negative. I think I should just always switch them. Like do minus and then put minus, negative, positive.
Yeah, have some strategy. Like I always put it in parentheses with a negative out front because I know I'm going to go back through and do that. But if you want to switch them, just always switch them
Right,
so that you remember. Okay.
Wait, when you talk about negative, do you on the bottom or the top?
The top. It's over the x squared plus 1.
So what's on the outside?
Because this, see how this is in the bottom here? Goes to the bottom where you're. So close. Your remainder is 2x plus 2, not 2x plus 1.
Do you get off the board if you get a star until retake?
Would you like a star if you get an amp or a retake?
I can jump ahead to make where let's cross that bridge when we get there.
Okay, so right here, this would be negative x squared plus 2x plus 1. So you actually have one more round of that.
So the quarter is like how people say those things in other classes because like some other classes. Is it the same variables?
So I should have someone get off and so it's more the questions aren't harder. And I would say I don't like you can still get partial credit, but I'm not like giving you proportion credit the way I might. You know what I mean?
So like, would you do better? Yeah. On the whole test than like unit 2, it still won't. Let's say you did like really good on unit 1 in the retake. That's only gonna like help unit 1 in your other test, right? Like if you still do poorly on unit 2 in the retake.
No, it's 1 overall grade on the quarter test.
Okay.
Okay?
That fixes both your.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So it's
Unless
the
it's
grade.
like lower that.
Yeah, I don't go back and lower any tests,
Yeah.
okay? So it's just the overall grade of the whole quarter test. You're not like taking it in pieces, and I'm only looking at those pieces. It's everything together.
So like,
And that's one grade that then can determine your unit 1 and unit 2 tests.
okay, so it'd be the same grade for unit 1 and unit 2.
Yeah, like let's say you get an 80 on unit 1 and a 60 on unit 2, and you get an 85 on the quarter test.
Both of them would be 85.
Both 85, yes.
Oh, okay.
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 No, I don't go back and re-quiz grade adjust. Okay, because the test was already. All right, guys, I'm gonna go through it because I want to keep moving too. So I know I need an x cubed, maybe. X to the 5th, 0x to the 4th, x cubed. This is where some mistakes happen. When you're subtracting, that's gone. This is 2x to the 4th. Most people are fine with that. A lot of people mess this one up. This is negative 7x cubed, not negative 5x cubed. Okay? You must subtract. Bring down your x squared. And then you see it. Then we start over. 2x squared. 2x to the 4th. 0x cubed. 2x squared. I must subtract. So negative 7x cubed minus x squared. Bring down negative 5x. Negative 7x. Negative 7x cubed. 0x squared minus 7x. Subtract. Some of you just kind of lost this step in here. I have negative x squared plus 2x and then plus 1. So one more round here. I have a negative 1. 0x, negative 1. Subtract. That becomes 2x plus 2. So plus 2x plus 2 over x squared plus 1. Okay? Long division, guys, it's just hard because there's so many little places to make a sign mistake. And one sign mistake screws up everything after it. Okay? Questions on that one? Do we get it? It's just practicing the subtracting. Okay. Whew. Let's try again. Yeah, sure. Sorry.
So we have Friday to review also.
Yes, we're going to just do this again on Friday because I don't think we'll get through all of Unit 1 and Unit 2 today. That's why I wanted to make sure it was 2 days. And I wanted to go back to Unit 1 because even if you did well, if you don't look at it, you're not going to do. You know what I mean? And you need that part to bring out.
Yeah, yeah.
So, good? Okay, Grace? Before grades are due. No, I'm pretty efficient with your grades. Tomorrow, hopefully, I will get your test and zombie. I don't know if you want me to get your test in.
Yeah, I would say just this.
You know.
I'd say you wait for the test until the quarter reads three.
That's such a desperate effort.
Yeah, we'll see. Because I have quarter test to grade for my honors class too. So that was crying. All gonna be okay. So soon for your grades. Soon.
So this is
I'll definitely have them done like well before they're due. Is there a specific like reason or date that you're like, I really want to know by? Okay, yes. And I know I want to get it in before the quarter test, just so those of you that are close know, hey, I want to retake, or hey, I don't want to retake. Okay, so I will get it in.
Is this the benefit?
Yes.
And it's negative? Is it positive on the outside or negative?
All right, guys, so this says factor completely given this 0. So that means use the 0 with synthetic division. Let me see it again on the side.
Oh, okay.
And then factor after that. Good.
This stuff is like.
Good. And you should say equals f of x, right? Yes, yes. Or y. Perfect. Again, it's just knowing what those directions mean, making sure That's a good start. Factor.
Oh, then.
Factor. Factor completely. Yeah. Yep. It'll be factor completely. And guys, the degree is 3. How many factors do you think you're going to have at the end?
3.
3. Okay. If you only have 2, you lost something somewhere. Go find it.
Oh, no.
Oh, I can't see yours then. Sorry. Eric, yes, just say equals f of x.
Can you read that?
You're close. Okay, factor.
Is it
How many factors should we have?
3? Is it -2?
Factors, not solutions. Factors. Yes, and say equals y.
So we can make that maybe coming outside.
Like for your factor, you have the
Yeah.
x plus.
So then it's equal to x minus 7.
That's good.
No, it's okay.
Hear the heartbreak. I know, just the crushing. Yes, just say equals y. Equals y. All right, let's go through it just to make sure.
Take the quarter.
We should what?
So I should just take the quarter test right now. Basically, that question.
You did. You're gonna crush unit 1, and then after Friday, we will also be good on unit 2.
We'll see.
That's the plan, right?
Would it be like unit 1 and then unit 2? So you can tell the difference?
Or like all the unit 1 questions are in a row, and then all the unit 2. Pretty much. There's like one unit 1 that's in a weird spot, but you'll most of it. And it is 36. It's out of 72 points. I make it out of 100, for your grade. 36 of the points are unit 1. 36 of the points are
How many
unit 2.
questions are there? Is it like a normal test, like?
Yeah, I mean there's a calculator section too with some of it. So, but yeah, I mean you have 1 period to do it, so I didn't make it extremely long. We started with a draft and I cut a couple questions because I was like, no, I want you to finish.
Thanks.
That's the goal.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
I just need to.
So guys, if you were going through your synthetic division and you didn't get a 0 here, what would you think about doing?
Redo.
We do that.
Yeah, go and try again. Don't just go, oh, I'll just pretend that's not there and I'll just try to factor it. No, go try again. Something is not working. So this is x squared minus 10 plus 21. We factor. And your given factor equals f of x. Okay? Yes? Right? Head nodding, thumbs up, some sort of, yes, we're okay. All right. That's the end. All I said was factor. I didn't say solve. I didn't say, yeah. Okay? So do what I'm asking you to do, okay?
Write some story. We can do anything with functions. We should always just put f of x as a rate.
If it says factor or write the function or write the polynomial, if you're writing an equation, actually make it an equation, yes.
Pretty much anything but solve.
Yeah. Solve, you will have x equals.
Oh, it's x equals 1 solution and then x equals another.
Either way. You can write them out separately. You can write x equals 2, 7, and negative 3. Like,
Oh.
so I said, don't make me be mean. Don't make me steal those little half points from you.
So this was the thing that's like x plus, that's what we were thinking of earlier.
Yes.
How
Yes, that's, I wondered if this is what you were talking about.
So is it x plus or x minus
X
1?
plus 5 plus 3 out of x minus 1.
Okay, guys. I think a lot of you are a little unsure how to write the factors that you're going to multiply. Remember, this means x equals 5 plus 3i and x equals 5 minus 3i, right? Just like this is x equals -1. If I wanted to make it a factor,
Okay, just
just checking. Okay.
Oh, you got this.
If I'm making the factors that I would multiply together to write an equation, like what do I do here? How do I turn this into a factor? +1. I'm getting a 0 on one side. So I know one of my factors for my polynomial function is x plus 1. Okay? What about the next one where it's x equals 5 plus 3i? What is that going to be if I try to get a 0 on it? I'm moving the 5 and the 3i over. So what? Yeah, it's going to be x minus 5 minus 3i. And what about the other one?
It would be x plus
X minus
x minus 5.
Yes. But you guys see what you're doing? Like, don't memorize, oh, this sign is this. Go, oh, okay, move it over. Like, I know what I'm doing in algebra. Right? If I'm moving it, if I move this 5, I'm subtracting it. If I move this 3i over here, I'm adding it. Yes? Okay. Now, as far as multiplying it out, only multiply the two imaginary ones. Okay? Ready, good. So you're just multiplying enough to have rational coefficients.
Oh, that's what
I just want you to multiply enough that there are no longer imaginaries in your expression. Good job. Where's your other factor? Close. Almost.
Oh, wait, I see.
Yes. Yes, sure. You lost a few things.
Oh, sorry.
So that's good.
Yes.
Okay. So minus 5x and minus 5x is actually yes, you should have a negative 10x in there. And then negative 5 times negative 5 is positive 25. So you should have x squared minus 10x and then plus 25 and then do your 25 in the middle. Okay. Okay, guys, hold on. Sorry. Calculator troubles.
Yeah, literally.
You think so? Yes, and then that with the other.
Oh, yeah.
Right, like if you're actually writing your answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's go through it. You should. It'd be 9i squared. All right, guys, let's look.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then you don't have any eyes. Well, I mean, you have eyes, but you don't.
Yeah. That's -1.
Hold on.
Okay, you do it.
I'm like doing this very quickly, so if I mess one up, let me know.
Go first.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right, guys. So hopefully, when you're multiplying, 3xi, negative 3xi, 15i, negative 15i, like that all goes away, right? So I'm left with x squared minus 10x, and then I have plus 25 and minus 9i squared. Well, what's minus 9i squared? Plus 9. So 25 plus 9, 34. That is your answer, okay? Questions?
I thought it was negative.
It's not, because it's negative 5 times negative 5.
Oh, so you have to put them in parentheses and then put the x plus 1 in front.
Yes, because if you're actually writing the equation for the polynomial, you need that other factor in there too. Okay.
Wait.
Did you need it again, or?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah? Sorry.
So that's
You good?
yeah.
You just want to make sure you have that first part.
Yeah.
All right, next one. You are finding all of the solutions. I give you this cubic equation, and I tell you x equals 3 is a solution.
Would you like to see what's an X minus 4 or like?
So that's like factors. Solutions are x equals then the number. Okay? So like this is how you write solutions.
Alright.
Okay.
What are we?
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I'm like, oh, you just don't know what I mean. Because they are very similar. Like they're all connected, and so I get like it's messy in your head. Yes, good. Couldn't like process
And then
the
what do you
figures there.
factor and then factor two other ones?
Okay, one solution.
So then factor and then times equals two.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, actually signs are backwards. So do your factor.
Oh, because I dropped.
Yes. Well, I mean, or if you really like long division, you could. Good.
You need like.
Negative somewhere. Yes. 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 You guys are on a roll. Yes. Good. Yeah, you guys definitely like Unit 1 better than Unit 2. Okay, so that's factors. Give me the solutions.
Oh.
Good. All right. Good.
Is there?
So this one is given to you, right?
Yeah.
Well, and then I like this. If those are your factors, oh, that's right. It's just this. Okay. So just use again.
Yeah.
Okay. You just misread it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so reduces
What?
the sign.
So it depends on how it's given to you. If I give you a factor, if I say divide by x plus 3, then you use the negative. Because it's like, what would make that 0? Because think about the difference here. If I give you versus to get to x equals, do you see why that one's negative? Whereas this one, it was already done for you.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a question back there. Okay. Yes. Serious. Oh, is it just on paper? So that just switched. Okay. So guys, it was 3, -4, and 1. Does anybody want me to go through it, or are we okay? Good, good. Okay, no one has a sad look on their face.
That would be like, you find 4 solutions, and then that's when you would have to like see which one to look like. But if you already know that it happens to step 3, just
Yeah, because it's 3rd degree.
but in the test would we have something like that?
I'm not going to make it like harder than your other test. It'll be the same difficulty. Okay. All right. Solve your inequality. And you with me? There you go. Does it factor? Okay.
Oh my god, I'm so happy.
No. I mean, you could, and you get like imaginaries, but there's a much easier way. So let's look.
Sweet.
I could bring, you guys brought everything over, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't factor. So let's think about it.
I hate that.
I know. I want you to think. I like your picture. I can't read what else you have. So it's a parabola, right? That is up.
No solutions.
Why is it less than?
Wait, if you bring the x
No, it's
squared
only
to the other
divided.
side.
Then you got all sorts of negatives to deal with. It doesn't switch unless you multiply or divide by negative.
So is it better just to bring
I like the x on the left, 0 on the right. I think it's easier for your brain to process than saying like 0 is greater than whatever your x's are. I think that's just harder for your head. All right, guys, so let's think about it. It's a parabola. It's all positive, meaning it's been shifted up somewhere, right? That's not exactly where it is, but that's okay. I just need to know, when is it less than 0? Meaning, when is it below? Okay. All right, so let's think about it, though. What if I had asked you, when is it greater than 0? What would you tell me? Yeah, negative infinity to infinity. We get it? So if it's an inequality and it doesn't factor, I'm probably wanting you to just think a little bit.
So the answer is no solution.
No solutions.
So would you want us to say no solution, or would you want us to say it's greater than 0 all the time?
Well, it depends on what the question is. If I ask you, when is it less than 0? No solution. If I ask you, when is it greater than 0? That's always.
That depends on how you see your
What the original inequality is. You have to answer, when is it less than 0? Telling me it's always greater than 0 doesn't really answer that question.
But doesn't that depend on if you subtracted the x squared from one side? You're saying when is it greater? No.
So if you subtracted the x squared, then everything's negative, right?
Right.
So then it's an upside down parabola. that's been shifted down. And I'm asking you then, when is 0 less than that? It's a lot harder to think about going that direction, but it's still no solution. Move it to the left bit. It's much easier. Okay, yes. All right, are we okay on that one? Yes, okay. I think you saw that question on your quiz, on your test.
Yeah, this, yes. Got it right.
I need to come out with this.
Yeah. Okay, so now one that you actually have to do the work for. Right.
Oh, right. Oh, this is mine. Oh my god, this is mine. I remember because everyone used to be like, oh, we love fractions, but I actually love this.
Okay. I'm so excited for your level of enthusiasm for solving a fraction inequality.
No, just because I remember you used to be like, oh, no one likes these, but I was like, no, I like these.
So rational inequalities, guys, that's Fletcher's thing.
Yep, you know, I'm kind of forgetting right now, but once I just get like that hint, then I can solve this in 2 seconds. Oh, move to the other side.
We got a fraction. Okay.
Yep, you should get a fraction. Guys, you must keep your fraction. You cannot multiply by x minus 3. No. It's a non-linear inequality. You're going to need a number line.
That's a 4.
I'm going to say no.
Wait, so it's
What do you mean?
you
No, there's
multiply-
no 4 involved, so no.
you multiply x minus 3 by -3 over 1, but just the numerator.
Well, technically you're doing the denominator, but you're just finding a common denominator. No, keep your fraction. You cannot multiply by x minus 3. Guys, you gotta move the 3 over. First step must be 1 over x minus 3 minus 3.
Yeah. Over 1.
Find a common denominator, add them together to get one fraction, and you need a number line on this one.
Wait, is it?
Your face.
Yes.
So that's 10 minus 3. What's your common denominator going to be?
X minus 3.
Okay, so you have to take this, let's think of it as being... It's just going to be a negative 3, which is going to change where you're at.
So, yeah.
Okay. Then yes.
Wow.
Is your answer a fraction?
This is science, but for my science, it's pretty
Negative 3.
That's a large eraser.
Yes, bracket.
Oh.
That's why.
How did this work?
Oh, okay.
Well, what would make your numerator 0? You said it equal to 0.
No. Like another fraction makes sense. So it's fine.
Close.
But you want to avoid.
So, actually, really close.
Oh, it's just the it's touching like that.
Okay. So this one included.
No, because it's the bottom numbers that are so. And then. Oh, so. I'm just like doing it, sorry. Yeah, it's like hard to read.
Not quite. Not quite. You're close. Hey guys, let's go through it together because I feel some struggles here. Big struggles. Okay. I am multiplying this by x minus 3, right? Okay, we're all right with that. Okay, so the 1 is not going to change. My denominator is x minus 3. Guys, you got to be careful. You are taking negative 3 times each of these things. So I'm going to have minus 3x plus 9. So that's really 10 minus 3x over x minus 3 is less than or equal to 0. Yeah? Okay. 2 points on your number line. One of them is 3. What is the other one? 10 over 3. You get that by setting the numerator equal to 0. So subtract 10, divide by negative 3, you get positive 10 over 3. Okay? So to find the 2 points on the number line, what makes your denominator 0? Okay? What makes your numerator 0? Meaning, like, if you need to actually set it equal to 0 and solve. Okay, plugging in values. I'm going to plug in 0 because it's easy. 0's in this part of the number line. That would give me 10 over negative 3. So that is a negative number, right? Will this alternate? Yes. Why?
Because
it's negative, positive, negative. There's no
Multiplicity. Good. Yes. Okay, so it will alternate. All right. We need to think about what I'm asking you. I am asking you, when is it less than or equal to 0? So that's the negative parts. And it says less than or equal to. Am I including both of those? No. Which one am I not including? The 3. But I will include this guy. So my answer is negative infinity to 3 with a parenthesis, bracket, 10/3 to infinity. Okay? If you struggled with that one, make sure you write it down. You can make up more to practice. You can look in your notes for that one.
And it's a
Hold on.
When you do like the 10 minus 3x, put the 0 is.
Yeah. So it was 10 minus 3x, right? If we're just figuring out where that's 0, so I would subtract 10, right?
I'll be back.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah, just figure it out. Go back? Yeah. Okay. Hi, Ben. Welcome back. You good, David?
How was your day?
Okay. You can just sit on my desk. Peace. Okay, sketch this graph. Ooh, that's not at all straight. So guys, this is graphing a polynomial. So like n behavior, 0, multiplicity, all that stuff. David, please. This is not
oh wait, this is what I'm really good at.
So, I know, yeah, you don't have a second. If you're not taking it, you have. Okay, you won't need to do the review. Sorry, you're ready for me to check and I'm not paying attention. Yes. Yes.
Where?
Oh, okay. I was
There,
like,
but-
wait, what just happened? Yes, I think, yes. No, you added extra zeros. I think.
The rest of it, like, the wires are right.
The y-intercept is 0.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So is the plain X at the beginning, is that 0, 0?
It's a strap.
Your ends look good, so probably yes. Not quite. The degree you gotta think about because your end behavior is not right. It's not called tangency, that's called inflection.
Are you angry?
Correct. No. Has to go through 0, 0, right?
Oh, yeah, mine has a little problem with that.
Yeah.
Are you so the end?
You look so happy.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that was.
You know what, I'm gonna spread this out because it's really crowded.
Are you used to the grade averages?
It's a rough test.
So you just like, it's like.
I mean, it's rough for sure because it's earlier in the year.
Can they get used to it?
Unit 3 is so much easier, guys. You're gonna love it. Usually this it's not that it's so much we kind of changed the pacing. It's so that Alpha students on time was fresher.
It's like, it's so real. You're like,
Yeah, it's great. Actually, yeah. It looks kind of like yeah, like I think I would take out something for interesting graph there. Yeah.
So we're gonna start doing like free stuff.
We start trig with unit 3.
I have.
So pre-calc is like half trig, half math analysis. That was some of the math analysis. We do a bunch of trig. We do more math analysis and like calculus intro stuff. Okay. All right, guys. Let me draw this just because I'm seeing lots of different things. First, I would plot your zeros. One's at 0. One is at 1. One is at 3. One is at -2. We've got 4 spots on the x-axis, right? Okay. I put it at 4 instead of 3, didn't I? There you go. Better? You see them? Okay. What is the degree of this polynomial? No. 7, yes. It is, but what if it didn't work out that way? What if only one of those factors was there at the end? What if this isn't here? Are you still going to tell me the degree is 5?
Just so happens.
You got lucky on this one. Okay. 7, so it's odd and positive leading coefficient, right? Okay. So that one's up, this one's down. Yes?
Why is it both like, oh, even means that.
Even is both up or both down, yeah. Okay. All right, then multiplicity. At -2 and +3, it's just going to cross straight through. What happens at 0?
It's gonna do it.
Yeah, it's the inflection. It's the super fun to draw inflection, okay?
Does it happen after it crosses through, or like?
Add it. So it changes in concavity, so it goes from like concave up to concave down right at that 0.
So like the short happens before and after.
Yes, the actual curve. Yes. Very technical right now. I'm just trying to understand that. Yes, it's okay. What happens at 1?
It
Bounces and then crosses, okay? Okay. Yes.
Just draw an arrow to go where the inflection is supposed to be and say it's a reservoir.
Yeah, guys, remember if you're really struggling to draw the inflection, if you're like, that does not look right, just draw an arrow, label it so I know you know. I just need to know you know what it is. That is the 3 plus the 2 plus 1 plus 1. That gives me a degree of 7. If it's odd, it either looks like one of those, then positive and then negative. Yep, and then if it's even, remember, both up or both down. Okay. Think about it, x cubed, right? That would be an odd degree. That's what you can think of. X squared is even. Like, you know what the ends of those graphs.
So if it's odd, it's gonna be negative.
Yeah.
Or positive.
If it's odd, they go opposite.
What happens if there's like a number in front of the x to the third?
Not a lot actually with how this is. If there wasn't
It would
this,
still be a 0. Right?
yeah. If that whole term wasn't there, then you have a different y-intercept.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I think that's all I want to do from Unit 1. So we've got, yeah, we don't need to do that. All right, Unit 2. Let's start. I mean, we have 5 minutes. Guys. Let's do it.
I don't know that much.
Oh, but like pretty much.
Guys, I pretty much went through your whole test and review with you one
We
there.
have like
All the content. Yeah.
So that's
So that's Unit 1. So are we feeling good about those 36 points?
Yeah, for sure. That's
Pretty good.
all you get.
At least I'll be getting a 30.
Alright, so I have my unit.
50%. Yep. Okay. Just do A to begin with, obviously, guys. Oh, we'll get there. Don't worry. You'd be shocked. Lots of people missed questions just like this. All right, guys. Do A first. Yes. Yeah, Unit 2. Here we go. So many of you were like, I'm dividing by natural log of 4. No, cannot do that. Is this the one you're talking about? Oh, is that what you were going to just do? Yeah. Don't do that. It's natural log of the whole thing, 4x. So you can't take pieces.
Oh, that's
Sorry to like crush you. Not quite.
Would that be
Yeah. What?
So if we had a captain meeting, but if we don't have time, it's just actually.
I'm sorry. What are you saying?
What is that? What do you do? You cube?
Exponentiate.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know what that means. At all.
You know what that means? Turn it into an exponential equation.
Oh, you made it.
Well, what's the base?
E to E.
E to the E.
E to ln is 0, right? Or 1
Okay. If you're exponentiating, you take the base,
of E. Yeah.
and I am now raising, like I'm using that to turn both of those sides into an exponent.
Okay.
Okay? It's just doing an operation to both sides.
Yeah, so you get rid of the ln.
Yeah, this whole thing
0.
essentially is not there anymore, and I'm left with that. So x
so x
is
equals E is cubed divided by 4. This was exactly on the test.
was
That was the
Dang.
problem.
Oh, really?
yes. No, good start on the second one.
Good. That was
And
nice.
it's like,
on B, I spent like 15 minutes.
yeah, you got a decimal. Absolutely. On your test, guys, you had a calculator for this part, so.
That's what I did for all of it, and then I was scared.
Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah. I gave you a calculator and pulled you around, so yeah. But if you left it this way. All right, guys, try the second one.
Oh yeah, the second one, this is where I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, you square root, take the square root of 0 is nothing.
No square rooting. I see 3 terms.
Oh, no way, you're teaching me fact.
I am going to make you factor, guys.
How? How did it?
No? You're on the right track, but that's not solving for x. That's solving for u. Like, you have to finish it.
Well, you also you were too close. You
And there was also something it's actually like this is another review part.
No,
It was actually 0, but then it was like you got two numbers, you solved and like it got up to two numbers.
Oh, but like neither of them were.
Yeah.
I don't remember from the review. Your test is in my head right now.
Yeah. Is there anything on the test? There's some problem.
Unless I'm not understanding what you're saying.
There's no way. Wait, how do you?
All right, let's factor it, guys, because we have a minute left.
I'm here for this minute.
Okay, so
Guys, I want to listen.
I pay attention, guys. Don't lose focus.
Wait,
I have you for
minus
one.
3.
What multiplies to give you 6 and adds up to -5?
Oh.
Whoa.
-3 and -2.
I think I did this wrong on the test and I used
There's your star. You did this.
Adds up to what? Negative
Yeah, I know how to do it now.
So guys, we're not done at that point. We factor. So now each factor equals 0, which means natural log of x equals 3. Guys, then we were so productive before.
I got it. I was waiting for that.
Okay, are we okay to that step?
Is that done?
No, that's
Oh,
still
so
not
you just plug it
exponential.
in.
Now I need to do, the exponentiating. You gotta turn it into an exponential equation. So what's the base here?
No, yes.
E. So you are technically doing this all over the place. E's everywhere. So I get x equals e cubed, and I get x equals e squared.
That is so good.
And they both work.
We just like this. Like,
Oh, wait, so you don't
you
plug
5 on the ln x.
If I actually multiplied this out, I'd have -2 ln of x minus 3 ln of x, which is -5 ln of x.
Why would you just switch if it's an x equals 3? You just plug in 3 for the ln x from both. I mean, like, if you thought about
No,
it.
but this question is saying what is x equal? Okay, so you gotta actually get to that x equal. Okay guys, we will do more review on Friday. And if you are wanting more time to look at your test, come and see me.
Alright,